Hey folks, it's FYNEX. Okay, I know it's pronounced as a FYNEX, and I'm from the Green Zone Academy. This is our first video, and we are going to learn about the harsh reality of the trading and the investments in this video. Okay, and it's a first class. In this video, we are just not going to be in-depth analysis, or we are not going to be understand about everything in a first video. This is like a framework about our classes. Myself is FYNEX. But I know that it's pronounced as a FYNEX, but I call it myself as a FYNEX. I know what you're just thinking about. The FYNEX spelling or the words is different, right? But I like to take these words and call it myself as a FYNEX. It's like a weird. But we're gonna understand why I just take this name, each and everything throughout this class and throughout this journey. Okay. And I'm from the Green Zone. And we're just going to understand the framework of this mentorship of these classes, what we are going to learn in throughout these classes, and what we are going to master in this class. Okay, see, this is my journey. I started trading from 2019. It's not about I started trading. I didn't able to buy and sell at that place because I don't know about markets. I was just looking some tradings. That's a binary trading. I thought that that's a real market, and I was just putting some money in binary trading, and I'm losing money because that's a real scam things, guys. Okay, that's not the real market. In that time, I was just trading in Olymp platforms because I thought that that's real trading because I don't have even a single knowledge about the markets. Then in 2019, I realized that okay, there's a real trading is exist in the world, but I'm just doing some like bad things because I'm just doing gambling. Okay, because binary trading is a gambling. That's not the real trading. That's a scam things. Then I just went to the YouTube to learn about the markets, learn about trading. And when I search what is trading, how to learn trading, what is investments, and how to learn investments, I got bunch of videos, like thousands videos literally from YouTube, and I just stuck in YouTube. Okay, by searching these all the things, the keywords. Because see, when we just going to search in YouTube, we will get like thousands of videos about each and everything about the markets, right? But it's not going to be like a roadmap. It's not going to be like on structure by structure learning, but it's going to be like someone is going to teach about candlesticks, someone is going to teach about the price actions, and some people is going to be teach about the technical analysis, and even some people is going to teach about the indicators, SMC, ICT, and some people is only focus on the order blocks, liquidity, these all the things, and they think that okay, we're teaching each and everything about the markets, but that's not right. You just need the step-by-step learning to improve your trading. Here I'm just focusing on the learning from the scratch. Okay, even if you don't know what's the investments, what's the trading, even you don't know what's buying and selling, what's candle, each and everything we're gonna learn in this masterclass. Okay, so before that I'm just going to put out my journey, how I started. Okay, see, started trading in 2019, and I just watched like thousands of videos from the YouTube, that I thought that okay, I can just watch some videos in YouTube and I can just learn the trading. But the reality hurts more because I was just watching videos, like a bunch of videos. I'm just wasting my times. I'm writing down what I learned in a notebooks. God grace, I didn't get anything from the YouTube. Okay, so then I just bought some like a mentorship. I just bought the 4 mentorship, and 3 are the worst things. When I just learn about the markets and tradings, then I realized that okay, these 3 are the worst things about teaching the trading. Okay, they're just making money from selling their courses. Anyway, just leave it. And that one guy is really teaching about the trading, and he's just focusing on the price action technical analysis, and I just learned the technical analysis and the price action. Then later I just experienced the market throughout these all the years. Okay, see this, I just started from like 2019. Okay, this is my starting, and I just making losses till 2022. Okay, 3 years continuously I'm making losses, like 2022 November till that I was just making losses. Then what happened here is some peoples in a mentorship, I got the extra knowledge about journal, risk management, mindset, psychology, strategy, creating strategy, and the most important thing is edge. So I created my own hedge, and I just journal each and everything about my trades, why I enter for a trade, why I bought, why I sold, and what's the result, and what's the analysis I done for that entries, each and everything. I just journal each and everything. Then I got the break even. Okay, I got the break even. Break even means it's like I'm not making a big losses, neither I'm not making big profits. It's like I'm just ending each and every month with the small profits and the small losses. Okay, till 2023. It's like some weeks I'll be in a small profits, in some weeks I'll be in a small losses, but at the end of the month it's going to be a break even. Okay, so what's a break even? It's like a non-profit, non-loss, but I'm protecting my capital. Okay, and after that I just master each and everything, then I just become a profitable trader. It's not like I'm not making a millions of dollars from the markets, but I'm just making a little bit from the markets after a break even. Okay, after break even stage. So in this classes I'm going to teach each and everything that's what a person need to learn from the scratch about the markets. Okay, say this, the brutal reality check. If you just come to the trading or the investments by seeing someone's profile, someone post that they posted about the profits, about their lifestyle, about their supercars, whatever. If you just come to the trading to maintain, to buy that luxury lifestyle within a year, within 2 to 3 years, you are going to be brutal hurt in the markets. If you stick with the markets for like a 2 to 3 years, it will take a more years, a more times, a more patience, a more emotions. Everything is more for that. See, I'm not against posting these all the things in Instagram or any social medias. It's about their hard works, their dreams. That's what they're flexing. Okay, they're also like hard working at their beginner stage. They're also emotionally damaged when they started trading. Okay, say this, if you comes with markets by using by just seeing a luxury lifestyle from here, the chart is going to show you patience. Chart is going to teach you the patience. Your portfolio is going to be bleed. Okay, and many people are just comes to the trading after seeing someone's lifestyle. Okay, but you need the discipline here in the markets to acquire this knowledge. So what's a survival discipline is like emotionally intelligence. So we are going to learn this all in this masterclass. Okay, it's not only about drawing some lines in the charts and support and resistance, liquidity, order blocks, and these are the things, supply and demands. This it's like a framework in the trading. Okay, but there is something more behind these scenes, something more behind this all the trades. Okay, we are going to learn each and everything, and I'm going to elaborate each and everything in this total masterclass. Okay, and see, in markets we are going to trade or the investments in 4 instruments. See, when you just got anything, there's like some instruments. Okay, we can just take it as a football. If you're just playing the football, there's like some instruments for the footballs. What? It's like a goalpost, a stadium, a ground, and football, the ball itself. Okay, and your boots, each and everything. These are the instruments for the footballs, right? But at the same time, when it just comes to the markets, when it just comes to the trading, there's like some instruments that you can trade or the investments in the markets. Okay, I'm taking separate class for the instruments because it's like a brief explanation needed for this. Okay, the next one is like how the price is moving from a certain level to the next level, or the how the price is moving, or how the price is falling or taking a movements towards the upside. See, the price movements, that's we already learned from the commerce classes about supply and demands, right? The next one is liquidity. When you just going to sell your positions, or if you just want to buy some stocks, there must be a person from the other side. He just need to sell to you, right? So you both guys are going to be merged. That's how the buy and sell that comes to the markets. Okay, the next one is news. You know that right now the Iran conflict is going on, the war against Iran is going on. The news is also impact in the markets. Okay, the next one is like institutional activities. See, we are the retailers, right? We have like a small funds traders. We don't have like a huge funds to invest in the markets. We are not capable to move the price in the markets, right? So that's where the institutions comes from. They're just going to invest like a thousands and thousands of crores, and they can move the markets. Okay, and we're just going to learn this, who drives the price, how we can participate, and where we step in these all the things, like where we have the place in the markets. Okay, see, I just created this total masterclass with 50 videos and 6 modules. The first 10 videos is going to be theoretical classes. Okay, and after that we can just jump into the practical classes. It's not only the 40 videos, I'm just planning like a 60-70 practical classes. But the first 10 videos is going to be like a theoretical classes, and it comes in 6 modules. Okay, so why I just separated the first 10 videos in the theoretical classes, and after that we can just jump into the practicals. See, before you just ask the how, you just need to understand why. Okay, why the market is exist, why you need to invest in the markets, why you need to enter for the trades, why the price is moving. And after that you can just easily understand how you can enter for a trade, how you can make the money from the trade, how you can protect your capitals. So we are just focusing on the first 10 classes, why. Okay, and after that we can just jump into the how you can make it, how you can learn it. First you need to give the priority for the learnings. Okay, the separation, that's going to be a practical executions. The first class is going to be the beginner friendly classes, and after that we can just jump into the advanced classes. Fine. See, I can teach you the trading, but I can't make you a trader. It's the most important quote, guys. Okay, see, it's like I can teach you how to swim, right? But I can't make you a swimmer. Is it pronounced as a swimmer, right? I don't know exactly, but I hope it's like a swimmer. See, at the same time, each and every skills needed that particular person's determinations, patience, continuous learning and practice, each and everything, right? Then only you can become a skillful trader. You can become a skilled person, right? So I can teach you the skill. It's like within a day I can teach anybody about the trading and the investments. But if you want to be a trader, you must need to complete some more steps, the step by steps in the markets. Then only you can become a profitable trader. Okay, see, what you require to become a profitable trader, the discipline. First you must need to stick with your discipline, stick with your plans. Some people, what they do is they just started to learn about the markets, and they just learn about something like a basic things about the markets, like a candlesticks or some indicators. Some people are just selling some courses in a bullshit names. It's called indicators. I'm not using any indicators, but I was using some indicators in my early stage when I started trading. Okay, and some people are just going to learn about the indicators, and they're just using the indicators. When they're making losses, they're just going to step out from the markets. Again, when they just getting some like a posts in social medias, like some people are just flexing their profits, right? They're just using the supercars, each and everything, and they just come again to the markets to invest in the markets to get that lifestyle. That's where you fail. Got it? You must need to stick with your discipline, follow the plan. When it's boring or painful, just follow it. That's the only way you can just get to a profitable trader. The repetition, hard wiring successful habits through the consistent patience. You must need to write it down, what you learn, what you're doing. Okay, what you just understand from the markets. If you just enter for the trade, just write it down. Why you enter for the trade, what's the reason for your trades, and how much money you made, how much money you lose. See, most people are just making losses in the markets, like more than 90% people are just making more than losses. The main reason is like they're just eating like a birds and shit like an elephant, which means it's like a worst example I can say, but which means they're just making a small profits from the markets, but they're just going to lose a big money in a trade. We can understand that later in our risk management classes and risk to reward classes. Okay, the next one is like emotional control. You must need to control your emotions. See, you just looking at your monitor or your screens or your portfolio, and your portfolio is going to be negative. You're just going to lose your money in front of your eyes. You're just looking your portfolio and you're just losing the money. And if you want to be a strong person, you must need to be emotionally controlled. Otherwise you are just going to get that money back from the markets. You are just going to enter again and again, and you're just going to lose the more money from your portfolio. Okay, the next one is responsibility. If you just lose the money, or if you just gain the money, take the responsibility. If you just lose the money, take the responsibility that you just lose the money. You can make it back, right? You can just understand why you just lose the money. Write it down. The writing is most important thing in trading. Each and everything, take your notes, write it down. If you just made the money, take your notes, write it down. Okay, so taking responsibility is also most important thing in trading. See, when you just lose the money, you just need to understand why you lose the money, and you just need to take the responsibility that you just lose the money and you are the reason for that. Your emotional, your discipline, your excuse me guys, anything, it can be anything. Okay, and I just need to say one thing in this video. You just started in this video, right? It's your first video. Just forget each and everything before you learn about the trading, before you learn about the investments, before starting these classes. Forget each and everything. You're going to learn it from here. Okay, and promise yourself that you are not going to miss any video, any single video of this mentorship, of these classes. It's going to be like a continuation classes, and if you just miss one video and you just jump into the next video, you don't understand anything, because we have just created this mentorship, created these classes like a continuation classes, like a Game of Thrones. If you just miss one episode, you can't understand the next one, right? Some twist is happening between these classes, between your skips. So don't skip it. Okay, just watch each and every video. If you have the doubts, just write it down. You can just comment your doubts. I'm going to clear in next classes. Or if you're watching this video in a mentorship, if you have any doubts, just continuously watch the next videos. Maybe we're just going to clear in next classes. Otherwise, you can just WhatsApp us, WhatsApp my support team. They're going to clear to you. Okay, and every class is connected. Take a notes. You must need to prepare your notes for this mentorship. Take minimum at least 2 to 3 notebooks. Be ready with notebooks for each and every classes. So this is it. I just introduce myself. I just introduce about these classes, and it's going to be very crazy. Stick with the plans. You are just going to learn about a new skill. Okay, so what's a skill is it? See, this world is controlled by finance and economics, and you're just going to understand this one in this mentorship. Okay, the world is controlled by finance and economics, and you are going to be a part of it. So it's not easy as you think. You are going to understand why I'm saying this in coming days in your life. If you started trading, definitely you're going to understand why I'm saying this. Okay, I can make you feel safe. I can make you feel like I can say like you don't need to worry anything. If you just put the $10,000, you can just make the millions of dollars from the markets. But it's not the reality, guys. You just need like we're gonna understand that later. Okay, because I don't have much time to explain in this first video, but we can understand it later. I'm not making you more confused in this first video. Okay, so it's a first video. The next coming up, the next video is going to be like investment versus trading. We're going to understand in next class. Okay, so what's the investments, what's the trading, and what's the difference between this investment and the trading. Okay, that's it. So if you want to connect with me in the social medias, just go in your Instagram and search it FYNEX FX. Okay, that's pronounced as a FYNEX, but I call it myself as a FYNEX FX. You can just search it on the Instagram. I know my mistakes, right? If I just need to pronounce as a FYNEX, the spelling must be a difference, but I like to take the spellings. It's like a feel crazy for you, but we can understand why I just take this video like names and why I am pronouncing like that in coming classes. Okay, it's not the grammar classes, it's not like a language class. That's why I'm not explaining about this, but we can understand my journey in throughout these classes. Okay, and there's like a 2 YouTube channels. One is FYNEX, the next one is Green Zone. Okay, in these 2 YouTube channels you will get the full mentorship, but the difference is like if you just go to this YouTube channel, you will get my personal trades. Okay, if I just enter for any trades, I'll just explain, I'll just break it down why I just enter for the trade, what's the reason for the trade, each and everything in this YouTube channel. And if you just go to this YouTube channel, the Green Zone, it's like a mentorship and like a educational videos. So it's better to subscribe these 2 channels at the same time, so you'll get the mentorship in both channels, and you'll get my separate like a breakdown trades rules or trade reason, and here you'll get the continuous educational videos. Okay, and in Telegram you can just message here FYNEX FX. You'll get the full PDFs in throughout these all the classes. Okay, in coming classes we are just taking these classes with just using the ebooks, and if you want the ebooks, just message here in Telegram FYNEX FX if you didn't get that downloadable link in this description. Just message in Telegram. Okay, just search it in Telegram, FYNEX FX, and you will get a profile. There's a handsome person wearing a suit. Okay, and that's me. And you can just message me there in Telegram, and I'll share you the full PDF so you can just learn it yourself. But you must need to write it down in your notebook. Okay, that's it. And we are going to continue the next class soon. And this is just an introduction video. Hope you guys get it. Have a great life. Don't hurry up to make the money. Don't hurry up to become a millionaire or the billionaire from the markets. It's going to take your time, the patience, the discipline, hard work, emotions, like a sleepless nights, each and everything required to become a profitable trader. That's it. Let's see you next day. Have a great life. Have a great day.